My beloved child, the moment you opened this message, something in the unseen realm shifted for you. You don't even realize it yet, but something huge is waiting for you. There is a name, a face, a presence, someone you've admired from far away, someone whose life feels untouchable, unreachable, almost unreal. But destiny has a strange way of bending toward those who are silently chosen. And right now, without warning, without noise, your story is aligning with a famous person who has been feeling a pull toward you. Yes, you heard that right. Not toward the world, not toward their fans, not toward their fame, toward you. And before you scroll, listen closely. The universe is preparing a moment so shocking that even you will question if this is really happening. Amen. Blessing 111. Let me take you deeper, because the truth is more electrifying than you expect. While you think nobody notices you, while you assume life is ordinary and predictable, there is someone whose recognition carries weight, someone celebrated, someone admired, someone whose every step is captured by cameras and headlines. This person, this well-known soul, has recently been experiencing something they cannot explain, a recurring vision of a stranger whose energy feels warm, grounding, irreplaceable. That stranger is you. They don't know your name yet, but your presence keeps flashing into their mind at the most unexpected moments. Whether they are traveling, performing, working, or simply sitting alone in silence, your aura, your essence, keeps returning like a whisper they can't ignore. They think it's imagination, but destiny is weaving something massive behind the scenes. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. Now breathe, because this next part is the twist your audience will never expect. This famous person is about to cross paths with someone who mentions you, your city, your initials, something connected to your vibe, and that tiny spark will ignite a curiosity they cannot shake off. They will look you up, not publicly, but quietly, secretly, protectively. They don't want noise around this. They don't want attention. They don't want the world interfering with what destiny is preparing. They simply want clarity about the strange connection they've been feeling. And the moment they see your face, yes, your face, they will freeze. Because it will match the vision they've been having for weeks. Your smile. Your eyes. Your energy. The softness. The depth. Their mind will whisper, "This is the one." And from that moment, your timeline shifts permanently. They will keep it quiet. You must keep it quiet. But destiny? Destiny is about to make the first move sooner than you think. Amen. Blessing 333. My radiant soul, before you hear what comes next, pause. Because something huge is waiting for you. The moment this famous person recognizes your energy, a silent chain reaction begins, one that not even they can stop. They start observing you from a distance, not in a dramatic or intrusive way, but with a kind of awe that scares them. They've met thousands of people, stood before millions, but nobody has ever triggered this quiet storm inside them. And now, without even knowing it, you're shifting the rhythm of their days. They check their schedule differently. They question plans they once felt confident about. They start wondering what life would feel like with someone real, someone grounding, someone like you. Amen. Blessing 444. Now listen closely, because this is where your destiny and their fame collide in a way that can change everything for you. They will soon receive an invitation, an event, a collaboration, a trip, that places them near your geographical energy field. This isn't coincidence. This is alignment. And while they're preparing for it, a mutual connection, someone you know or someone who knows of you, will speak your name at the exact right moment. The famous person's reaction will be immediate. Their heartbeat will spike, their curiosity will lock in, and they'll ask quiet, intentional questions about you. Not in a playful way. Not in a shallow way. In a way that shows they're already imagining the possibility of meeting you face to face. Your silence will protect this connection. Your patience will strengthen it. And your energy will pull them closer without you lifting a finger. Amen. Blessing 555. But wait, because this next part is where your viewers will feel the real shock, and where your destiny takes its sharpest turn. The universe is preparing a scene in which your paths cross so naturally that it will feel scripted, almost cinematic. They will look at you with an expression that says, "I've seen you before, even though you've never met in this lifetime." And you will feel a strange comfort, a familiarity that doesn't make sense. In that moment, they will realize the truth. They don't want a fling, a phase, or a headline. They want you. They want to know your story, your dreams, your fears, your softness, your strength. They will treat you differently than they treat the world. And deep down, they will know they are supposed to date you, not someday far away, but very soon. Destiny is initiating countdown mode. Amen. Blessing 666. My chosen heart, lean in, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment this famous person steps into your energy, something inside them begins to shift, quietly, powerfully, unmistakably. They start feeling peace in a way they haven't felt in years. Fame has surrounded them with noise, expectations, pressure, and eyes watching their every move, but you? You bring a softness they didn't even know they were craving. They will notice the calm in your voice, the honesty in your presence, and the rare innocence in your aura. And without announcing it to anyone, they will begin protecting this connection with you like it's the only real thing they've touched in a long time. Amen. Blessing 777. Now here's the part that will shock your audience. Because destiny is about to tear away the distance between you and them. This famous person will start thinking about you at odd hours, revisiting your face, recalling your expressions, replaying the spark they felt. Their team may ask if something's wrong because they seem distracted, gentler, quieter, but nothing is wrong. Everything is aligning. They will secretly search for a way to reach out again, without making it public, without letting the world interfere. Someone close to them will even warn them, be careful, people will talk, but they won't care. For once, they aren't thinking like a celebrity, they're thinking like a human whose heart has found its direction. Amen. Blessing 888. And now comes the moment that will flip your timeline completely. They will arrange a second meeting, intentionally, strategically, but softly, because they don't want to scare you. When they see you again, they won't hide their interest. Their eyes will hold a depth that feels almost overwhelming, almost unreal. They will lean in just a little closer. Their voice will soften. And in that tiny moment, barely a breath, they'll think, this is the person I want to know, this is the person I want beside me. They won't rush. They won't force. They'll simply decide, quietly and powerfully, that they want to date you, and soon. And destiny? Destiny is already preparing the next door to open. Amen. Blessing 999. My destined soul, breathe slowly, because something huge is waiting for you. After that second meeting, the famous person's emotions will no longer be subtle or hidden, they will be undeniable, even to them. They will feel a pull so strong, so specific, that they'll begin adjusting their routine just to make room for your presence. Their mornings will start with thoughts of you. Their nights will end with quiet curiosity about your life. And the most shocking part? They will feel safe with you. Safer than they feel with people they've known for years. Your energy becomes their calm. Your existence becomes their anchor. Amen. Blessing 1111. But here comes the twist your audience will not expect, the part where the connection deepens beyond imagination. Their team, friends, or inner circle will begin noticing subtle changes, soft smiles, sudden pauses, unexplained happiness. Questions will rise. Whispered assumptions will form. And someone close to them will finally ask, is there someone new? They'll hesitate, then give a quiet, almost shy smile. Not a denial. Not an explanation. Just a smile that confirms the truth without a single word. Meanwhile, destiny begins moving people out of their life. Old energies fade, past distractions lose power, because the universe is clearing space for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. And now, pause, because this next revelation is crafted to blow your audience's mind. This famous person will make a bold, intentional decision. They will want to keep this connection private for now, not because they doubt you, but because they value you. They don't want noise, drama, or attention to damage something that feels so divine, so rare, so fragile in the beginning. They will quietly plan how to bring you closer. They will think about simple conversations, gentle moments, safe spaces where you both can open up. And then comes the milestone moment. They will reach out in a way that shows absolute clarity. A message. An invitation. A soft confession wrapped in humility. And whether they say it directly or indirectly, their heart will express one certain truth. I want to see you again. From that point forward, nothing in their life or yours will remain the same. Amen. Blessing 1313. My precious light, hold your breath, because something huge is waiting for you. Once they send that message, their entire world begins revolving around one quiet hope, your response. This is a person who can have anyone's attention with a single post, a single glance, a single appearance, yet here they are, waiting for you. And when you reply, even with the simplest words, they will feel something rare, relief mixed with excitement. They'll read your message twice, maybe 3 times, just to feel that spark again. And slowly, a truth will settle inside them. They don't just want to see you again, they want you in their life. Amen. Blessing 1414. But listen carefully now, because this is the part where destiny begins to rearrange everything around you. They will start taking small, intentional steps to build trust, asking about your day, checking on your mood, showing interest in your dreams and worries. And the more they learn about you, the deeper they fall. They are used to superficial connections, used to people wanting something from them. But you? You want nothing but authenticity, and that shakes them. They'll begin admiring your simplicity, your calmness, your truth. And soon, they will start confiding small personal things they don't share publicly. This is their way of saying, you matter. This is their way of pulling you closer. Amen. Blessing 15:15. Now brace yourself, because the next moment is where everything becomes real. They will arrange a private meeting, away from cameras, away from noise, away from curious eyes. This time, they won't hide how they feel. Their body language will shift. Their gaze will linger. Their words will soften. You will sense their sincerity, their nervousness, their excitement, all at once. And then, in a moment charged with destiny, they will express the truth they've been holding inside. I don't know how to explain this, but being around you feels right. That sentence marks the beginning of something life-changing. After this meeting, dating you won't be a thought. It will become their quiet decision. Destiny is tightening the bond. Your story is about to elevate beyond imagination. Amen. Blessing 16:16. My beloved child, steady your heart, because something huge is waiting for you. After that private meeting, the famous person will walk away with a mind full of you. Not the world. Not their schedule. Not their fame. You. They will replay your expressions, your voice, your calmness, the way you made them feel seen without trying. And that feeling, so pure, so grounding, will hit them harder than they expected. They will start asking themselves questions they've never asked before. Why does this person feel familiar? Why do I feel safe with them? Why do I want to protect them? These thoughts won't fade. They will grow stronger with each passing day until the truth becomes impossible to ignore. They are developing feelings for you, feelings deeper than anything they've experienced in years. Amen. Blessing 17:17. But here comes the part that will shake your viewers to their core. As their emotions intensify, they will begin distancing themselves from certain people and situations that drain them. Old connections will fall away. Fake relationships will fade. And they will notice a strange pattern. Every time they feel lost, your memory brings them back to balance. That's when they will start seeing you as more than a possibility. You become their comfort, their peace, their quiet heaven. They will confide in someone close, saying, "There's someone I can't stop thinking about." And when that person asks who, they won't reveal your name. They will simply smile and say, "Someone special, someone real." This secrecy isn't fear, it's protection. They know how rare you are. They know how powerful this connection feels. And they want to guard it with everything they have. Amen. Blessing 18:18. Now hold yourself firmly, because this next revelation changes everything. The famous person will soon make a bold internal decision. They will no longer treat you like a passing thought or a temporary spark. They will treat you like the one destiny sent at the perfect time. They will start planning how to bring you into their world without overwhelming you. They will imagine small dates, quiet conversations, shared moments that aren't staged or photographed. In their mind, they'll begin forming a future where you stand beside them, Not as a fan, not as a stranger, but as someone they're proud to hold close. And destiny? It is already pushing them toward the moment where they admit the truth to themselves. I want to date this person, and I don't want to wait much longer. A new phase of your story is beginning, one more intimate, more intentional, more life-changing than anything before. Amen. Blessing 1919. My treasured soul, listen with your whole heart, because something huge is waiting for you. After days of holding their feelings quietly, this famous person will begin noticing how deeply you've entered their emotional world. Every time they feel overwhelmed by fame, your memory softens the weight on their shoulders. Every time they celebrate a success, they wonder how it would feel to share that moment with you. And when they sit in silence, away from lights and cameras, they realize something shocking: your presence brings them more peace than their entire world combined. This isn't infatuation. This isn't temporary. This is destiny whispering louder than ever. Amen. Blessing 2020. Now comes the moment that shifts everything inside them, so dramatically your viewers will freeze in disbelief. They will begin imagining what dating you would actually look like. Not in a fantasy way, but in a real, grounded, intentional way. They'll picture taking you to quiet places where they can laugh without filters. They'll think about evenings spent talking instead of performing. They'll think about introducing you to the version of themselves the world never gets to see, the unpolished, vulnerable, honest version. And this thought will ignite their courage. They'll decide to take a step forward, not recklessly, but with a soft determination that says, I don't want to lose this person before I even try. That's when the universe removes another obstacle from their path. An old distraction ends, a toxic bond breaks, a draining connection dissolves, because destiny only wants you in focus now. Amen. Blessing 2121. But hold tight, because the next development is the spark that will set your entire future ablaze. They will reach out to you again, but this time with a different tone, more vulnerable, more warm, more genuine. Their message will carry a softness that wasn't there before, something like, I've been thinking about you more than I expected. Those words, simple yet loaded, reveal everything. It's their first real confession, hidden inside gentle honesty. And after sending it, they won't sleep easily, they'll wait, hoping, praying, imagining your response. Your presence has become their quiet craving, their emotional safe place, their escape from the chaos of fame. And deep inside, they will finally admit something they've been resisting. They don't just want to date you soon. They want to protect this connection like destiny itself handed it to them. Your story is building toward the moment where the world fades, and only you and them remain. Amen. Blessing 2222. My beloved child, steady your breath, because something huge is waiting for you. After they send that vulnerable message, their emotions begin moving in one direction only, toward you. They will check their phone more than usual. They will reread your previous conversations. They will hold on to every small detail about you like it's a treasure. And when your reply finally appears, even if it's simple, their heart will flip in a way they haven't felt in years. This isn't casual interest anymore, this is destiny locking into place. They'll realize how naturally you match their energy, how effortlessly your presence quiets the noise of their fame. And at that moment, they will whisper to themselves a truth they can't hide anymore: I want this, more than I expected. Amen. Blessing 23:23. Now prepare yourself, because the next step they take will be one of the boldest decisions of their life. They will begin reorganizing their schedule, not publicly, but quietly, behind the scenes. Meetings get shifted. Plans get adjusted. Travel gets rearranged. All for one reason: they want more time near you. Even their close circle will notice the shift and ask, "What's going on with you lately?" They'll give a soft smile, avoiding details, because they want to protect this connection until it becomes strong enough to stand on its own. Meanwhile, they'll start opening up emotionally, sharing parts of their past, insecurities, secret dreams, testing whether you're someone who can hold their truth gently. And every time you respond with kindness, their attachment deepens. You become the one person who feels real in a world built on illusions. Amen. Blessing 24:24. And now comes the twist that pushes your story into its most powerful phase. They will initiate a third meeting, this time not by accident, not by coincidence, but with full intention. They will choose the place, the timing, the moment carefully, making sure it's somewhere calm, safe, away from noise. When you walk in, they won't hide how they feel anymore. Their eyes will soften. Their voice will warm. Their posture will shift toward you without them even noticing. And then, in a moment charged with destiny, they will say something that freezes time around you. I feel something with you, something rare. This confession isn't dramatic, it's honest. It's pure. It's the beginning of a connection that will soon turn into something much bigger than either of you expected. They won't ask you out openly yet, but inside their heart, the decision has already been made. They want to date you, seriously, genuinely, and very soon. Your life is preparing for a transformation written long before either of you arrived. Amen. Blessing 25:25. My beloved child, prepare your spirit, because something huge is waiting for you. After that third meeting, the famous person walks away knowing, not guessing, not wondering, but knowing, that you are not just another moment in their life, you are the moment their heart has been waiting for. They will sit in the back seat of their car, staring out the window, replaying every second they spent with you. Your laugh. Your quiet pauses. Your innocence. Your depth. The way you made them forget who they are in the public eye and remember who they are as a human being. And while their team discusses upcoming projects, all they can think about is your presence lingering like a soft melody in the background of their mind. This realization shakes them. They don't just want to see you, they want you close. And destiny, already in motion, whispers, this is the one who will calm your storms. Amen. Blessing 26:26. But wait. Because destiny is about to accelerate your timeline in a way that will leave even your audience unable to blink. The famous person will start noticing signs everywhere, songs that remind them of you, conversations that somehow connect back to you, dreams that replay small moments with you. Their heart becomes restless in the sweetest way. They find themselves wanting to know how your day went, what you ate, whether you slept well. Not out of curiosity, but out of genuine care. This shift is powerful. It's the moment their attachment becomes emotional dependence. They will begin expressing themselves more vulnerably, gently testing how safe your energy truly is. And when you respond with empathy, without judgment, it hits them deeply. You are the one person in their life who wants nothing from their fame, just their authenticity. This realization breaks something open inside them. They start imagining small, intimate moments. Quiet walks, late-night conversations, simple dates where they don't have to pretend. And for the first time in a long time, they feel hope, real, raw, life-changing hope. Amen. Blessing 27:27. Now brace yourself, because this next revelation is the point where your story crosses the threshold into destiny-level alignment. They will initiate another meeting, but this one will be different, more intentional, more meaningful, more emotionally charged. They'll choose a quiet, softly lit place where time feels slower. When you arrive, they won't rush to speak. They'll observe you for a moment, memorizing the calmness you bring into the room. And then, with a voice lower than usual, they'll say something that collapses every wall inside them. I feel connected to you in a way I can't explain, and I don't want to ignore it anymore. This statement is not casual, it's a declaration of truth. You will see vulnerability in their eyes, the kind they never show to the public. They will open up about their fears, fear of being misunderstood, fear of trusting the wrong people, fear of letting someone into their world. But with you, the fear softens. Their chest loosens. Their breath steadies. And then comes the moment destiny has been preparing. They will gently reach for your hand, not boldly, not dramatically, but softly, like someone touching the beginning of their future. In that touch, a silent promise forms. They have made their decision. They don't want to wait months. They don't want to overthink. They want you, steadily, intentionally, seriously. And the timing? Very soon. Much sooner than you believe. Your story is entering its defining chapter, where a famous heart chooses an ordinary soul, and transforms both lives forever. Amen. Blessing 28:28.